Welcome back, my fellow YouTuber foodies. Today we are making breakfast. I am going to introduce you to 2 brand new ingredients for your pantry. This recipe is easy, fast, and super healthy. So let me show you what you need to do to make this dish. Okay, so the 2 ingredients that I'm going to introduce to you today are quinoa, and quinoa comes in 3 colors, in red, black, and this really light tan color. So quinoa has protein, magnesium, iron, dietary fiber. Just do your homework on what quinoa has and you'll realize how much benefits it actually has. And the other one, this is raw hemp seeds. Raw hemp seeds have fiber, these have protein, potassium, magnesiums, and like I said, do your homework on them and you'll realize how much they actually have. So today we're going to be making our awesome breakfast with these 2 ingredients. So for your quinoa, we're going to need half a cup of quinoa, half a cup of spinach, a teaspoon of turmeric. Anytime you can sneak turmeric into your recipes, please do. It's awesome, anti-inflammatory, so many benefits. 1 tablespoon of raw hemp seeds and half a teaspoon of salt, and this is my pink Himalayan sea salt. And what I wanted to share with you guys is before we even start cooking with our raw hemp seeds, make sure you toast these, okay? So this is all we need for our quinoa, and also half a cup of water. We are going to need 2 eggs. And we are going to need around 4 mushrooms, 1 tablespoon of sofritos. The link to this is on the screen right now. I'll show you how to make it. And not that many tomatoes. They just look pretty awesome on the vine. So maybe like, I don't know, half of this one or a 1/4 of that one. And the recipe that I'm going to show you today is all for 1 person, so, and perhaps even 2. You can probably share this. So if you want to make more, just double the recipe. Just wanted to make sure I let you guys know. And then to top off our recipe, you definitely always want fruit on the side and some avocado for the top, so kind of like a garnish. All right, let's start making this quinoa. All right, so we're gonna make our quinoa now. The first thing you're gonna need is a nice little pot like this. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our cup of water. And the rule of thumb is, or at least that I use, for every cup of grain, you double it in water. So since today we are using half a cup of quinoa, then I used 1 cup of water. So that usually helps me, you know, come out with a great result for rice. So that is 1 cup of water in there, the half teaspoon of salt, your turmeric, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this to a boil, and once this is boiling, we're gonna add our quinoa, and we're gonna add our spinach, and we're going to add the raw hemp seeds. So let's get this boiling. All right guys, it's boiling now, perfect, or it did boil, but I brought it over to the camera. I added my half a cup of quinoa, my spinach, and my toasted hemp seeds. I'm going to give this a stir, and you're gonna cook it for medium high until this bubbles, and once it starts to bubble or boil, you bring down the temperature to low, you cover it up, and you let it finish cooking for, it's probably, the whole process is probably gonna take around 10 minutes. So I'll show you in a little bit how it looks. All right, our quinoa is finished cooking, and this is exactly how it's gonna look. It is pretty colorful, and I've said this many times in other videos, if your food is colorful, it's great. And try to not put food coloring in it, like that doesn't count. I mean like natural colorful, like green for spinach, and then the quinoa is super colorful, and then the turmeric made it so yellow. So the more colorful, the better. So now that this is ready, we can start building our breakfast and we can get to eating. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you how to prepare the mushrooms that go on top of your quinoa skillet. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my 4 little mushrooms, and I'm gonna take the little tails off. Just like that. And I'm going to put the little tails like this, or stems, whatever you want to call it, to the side. And I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna dice them up really, really, really small. And we are going to put these with our sofritos. Once you're finished cutting these really small, you're gonna take your mushroom, you're gonna put them face down like this and just cut, cut, cut all of them. Okay, so once all of these are cut up like this, you're going to take a hot pan. So you're gonna take your sofrito and the root of the mushroom and you're gonna let them saute for a little bit. You got your nice hot pan here, and what we're gonna start doing first is we're gonna add our sofrito. And we are going to cook it along with the stem of the mushroom. And once they start, to dissolve, then we add the rest of the mushrooms. So sunny today. Okay. So once your base is nice and soft, you add the rest of your mushrooms. So it's pretty much on the stove on medium heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. You add your mushrooms, you cover this, and you just let it steam. Cover it for around 5 minutes and they'll be done. Our mushrooms are done. They look juicy, they look amazing. So now that these are complete, I'm gonna put them off to the side, and in the same little pan, I'm gonna get my eggs ready. So put these over to the side, and if you have another pan, that's fine. I'm gonna do it here because a lot of flavor is left behind. So I'm gonna put my mushrooms off to the side, and I'm gonna wipe this down and oil it to get it ready for eggs. All right, so it's clean. I'm gonna lightly oil it so that my egg does not stick. Sprayed some olive oil on that, and while this is heating up, I am going to scramble or mix up my eggs. Okay, so I'm gonna take my eggs, I'm gonna crack them up like so, and I'm gonna start stirring them up. I need a bigger plate. They don't fit there, so let me grab one. All right, I got a bigger bowl now. Put my egg in there, put my other egg, like so. And you guys already know I like to mix my eggs with a chopstick, so mix that up. And my pan is probably really hot right now, so I'm gonna bring that over here and I'm gonna start getting my eggs ready. All right, I got that, that's nice and hot. Give it a last little mix, and that's it. You're gonna let this cook until your eggs are completely scrambled. And that's the last thing we're gonna cook. All right guys, our eggs are already scrambled, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our quinoa to our eggs, like so. Give that a quick stir. And that's it for your whole base. Once this is all mixed up, we can start plating. So I'm gonna take this awesome bowl and I'm gonna start to plate. Just like that. And this is a lot, like I said earlier, if you guys wanna share it, that's fine. You can create 2 servings out of this, but if you think you can just eat this whole thing, that's awesome too. This is full of a lot of vitamins and nutrients. So there you have it. Take your quinoa, you take your mushrooms, put them on the top like that. Like so. Magically cut up my tomatoes. Now I can put them on top like this. And last but not least, our avocado, just like that on the side. And that, my friends, is your amazing, I got messy, your amazing, delicious, healthy way to start your day. This is a powerful way to start your day. Remember, the earlier you eat, the more nutrients you actually get out of your food. So I hope you enjoy this awesome breakfast. Connecting the mic, connecting the mic. I hope you can hear me. All right, guys, this is all I have for you on this week's episode of Ambrosio Cafe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the recipe. This is a very awesome way to start your morning with such a powerful breakfast. So I encourage you to do so. I encourage you to definitely learn about the ingredients that I mentioned, quinoa and hemp seed. And if you like the video, like I said before, sharing is caring, so definitely share the recipe. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you made it, if you have any ideas or you have anything to say about the recipe, definitely leave it down below in the comments. If you're interested in buying the quinoa or the raw hemp seeds, you can definitely get those on Amazon. So I linked the links down on the description below. If you for some reason can't find it in the stores nearby, it's accessible through Amazon and they'll ship it right through your doorstep. So definitely, guys, start off your day strong. Have an awesome day. This was breakfast. I already did lunch. Next is dinner and maybe brunch and midnight snacks. What is this called?